वरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावन चारी यामुनतिरवन चारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We are continuing our study of the King of all scriptures, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 3, entitled Liberation from the Illusory Energy of the Lord. Text 24. Lord Shri Krishna is telling Uddhav, Shaucham tapas titiksham cha maunam swadhyayam arjavam brahmacharyam ahimsam cha samatvam dvandva samnyayoh. Shaucham tapastitiksham cha maunam swadhyayam arjavam brahmacharyam ahimsam cha samatvam dvandva samnyayoh. Shaucham tapastitiksham cha maunam swadhyayam arjavam brahmacharyam ahimsam cha samatvam dvandva samnyayoh. This entire canto is a conversation between Lord Krishna and Uddhav. And in the conversations, there are references to many other conversations. This is a conversation between the Navayogendras and Maharaj Nimi. But ultimately, Lord Krishna is telling Uddhavji, what are the qualities of a disciple? All of us are disciples. And what are the qualities that a disciple should exhibit? The qualities that a disciple should cultivate, inculcate. That is being told to us in this verse. Translation and purport by the humble disciples of our revered founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. To serve the spiritual master, the disciple should learn cleanliness, austerity, tolerance, silence, study of Vedic knowledge, simplicity, celibacy, non-violence, and equanimity in the face of material dualities. Dualities such as heat and cold, happiness and distress. These are the qualities that a disciple should cultivate in order to effectively serve, properly serve the spiritual master. Shaucham refers to cleanliness. Tapaha refers to performing austerity. Titiksham refers to tolerance. Maunam refers to being silent. Swadhyayam refers to study of the Vedas. Arjavam means simplicity. Brahmacharyam means celibacy. Ahimsa refers to non-violence. And Samatvam refers to equanimity. Equanimity amongst Dvandva Samnayo. Dvandva means the dualities of this world. Purport. Shaucham refers to cleanliness. And we have to understand that Shaucham refers to both internal as well as external purity. One should remain externally clean by bathing with soap and water at least once, and if possible, 3 times. One is considered internally pure when one is free from the pollution of false pride and egotism. So, Shaucham refers to cleanliness, internal and external. External, we clean up, keep ourselves clean as devotees, as disciples, by taking a shower with soap and water, by brushing our teeth, maintaining our oral hygiene, and wearing clean clothes. Internally, we keep ourselves pure and clean by cultivating good thoughts, giving up polluted ideas like egoism, false pride, lust, envy. These are internal impurities. To give up these internal impurities is internal purity. Nashtaparayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. By studying Srimad Bhagavatam and serving the person Bhagavat, we become pure internally. Tapaha or austerity means that despite the irrational impulses of the mind, one should remain fixed in executing his proper duty in life. All of us have some duties in life, and they constitute our dharma. A brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha sannyasi, and brahman, kshatriya, vaishya, and shudra, they all have their duties. And these are the dharma based on our social situation and spiritual situation. Social situation will dictate that we operate either as a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra. Brahman means those who are priests, those who are teachers. Kshatriya means those who work for law enforcement or in the military. Vaishya refers to those who deal with business and agriculture, trade, commerce, banking. And Shudra refers to those who are construction workers, those who are manual laborers, those who have the job of being assistant to others, those who are janitors or other such professions. They are considered to be Shudra. And all four of them can attain the highest perfection of life. In the Vedic fold, under the Varnashram Dharma, no one is excluded from making spiritual progress. Everyone can attain the Supreme Lord by following the Dharma, Varnashram Dharma. Tapaha or austerity means that despite the impulses, these impulses are called vague, the different Vegas. There are six Vegas that Srila Rupa Goswami tells. Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam, Jivha Vegam, Udar Upastha Vegam, Etan Vegan Yo Vishayet Dhira, Sarvam Apimam Prithivim Sashishyat. These are the six Vegas. The urge of the power to speak, mind, anger, tongue, belly, and genitals. When they want something, it's a it's an urge. I really want to watch the reels on Instagram, or I really want to go to Netflix and watch this show. It's a wave of the mind. It's an impulse of the mind. And depending on our association, these Vegas, they manifest. There are six Vegas, urges. The six Vegas go berserk in Las Vegas, like places, depending on the association. If the association is materialistic, then the Vegas will increase. But disciple means discipline. Disciple means who performs the tapasya, the austerity of remaining fixed in one's duty, remaining faithful, living with integrity, even in the midst of the Vegas, even in the midst of the impulses, the urges of these unholy desires. That is called austerity. Isn't it beautiful concept? A sincere devotee will, in a way, welcome the temptations because it's an opportunity to practice tapasya. Okay, this desire is coming, but I will not do it. Yes, I feel like subscribing to Netflix, but I will not. I will resist the temptation because Krishna will be pleased. Specifically, one must control burning anger and the urge for wanton sex life. There is a connection between sex life and anger. काम एष क्रोध एष रजोगुण समुद्भवम महाशनो महापाप्मा वेद्यनाम इह वैरिण. It is, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, it is lust only, Arjun, and anger that is born, samudbhava. It is born from rajogun, from the mode of passion. Passion means desire, desire to get something, desire to enjoy something. When that desire comes, to fulfill that desire is lust. And when that lust is unfulfilled, it transforms into anger. That is the connection. When we desire something for sense gratification, it is lust. When we get it, it makes us proud. I got it. But I want more. Greed. Oh, I did not get it. Anger. What? Other person got it. Envy. And all this lust is born because of ego, where we think that I am a male and I need a beautiful female. Hare Krishna. False ego. Actually, I am not this male. Jivera Sorubhai Krishnera Nityadas Mamai Amsha Jiva Loka Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. We are eternally fragmental pure parts and parcels of the Supreme Pure, Shri Krishna. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yovidadhati Kaman. That one Shri Krishna has many Vibhinnamsha, separated fragmental parts, and we are that. We are non different in that quality from Krishna. Krishna is fully spiritual, so are we. We are spiritual souls. But under false ego, we think that, well, I am this male body and I need this restaurant food. I need so much money. I need so much sense gratification. And then the whole cycle of desiring sense gratification comes, called lust. When fulfilled, pride, I am a go getter. But I want more, greed, or why did I not get it? Anger, why did the other person get it? Envy. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mad, Matsarya. Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, false ego. The birth of all the anarthas, vices, is false ego. False ego manifests lust, material desires, and then everything else follows. Very beautiful sequence is given in Bhagavad Gita by Lord Shri Krishna. ध्यायतो विषयान पुंसाम संगास्तेषु उपजायते संगात संजायते काम कामात क्रोधो भी जायते क्रोधात भवति सम्मोहान सम्मोहान स्मृति विभ्रम स्मृति भ्रमशात बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात प्रणश्यति. The entire sequence of events from lust, desiring something, to falling down spiritually is described by Krishna. It all starts with association. In association, we contemplate on objects of sense gratification. Dhyayato Vishayan. Vishaya means object of sense gratification. By meditating on them, by thinking of them, you get attached. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsam Sangat Sejupajayate. Sangat Sanjayate Kam. Kam means the desire to enjoy. By associating, you develop desire. If we associate with spiritually minded people, then this new year and beyond will be filled with spiritual desires. That is why every single morning we have the facility to come together on this Srimad Bhagavatam platform. So we can meet with like minded devotees, hear Srimad Bhagavatam, hear the spiritual message of Sri Shukdev Goswami, Srila Vyasadeva, hear the nine Yogendras, Nava Yogendra, and develop spiritual desires. And then the whole sequence goes until we lose our intelligence, our memory, then intelligence, and when intelligence is lost, we fall down. But here we get to develop our intelligence. in Srimad Bhagavatam class. And when this is lost, we fall down. Buddhinashat pranashyati. If a human being does not control the impulse of lust, anger, and greed, he loses his power to understand his actual situation. When we are under the control of lust, anger, greed, we are DUI or LUI. We are living under influence. We are not normal. We are impaired. Our consciousness is impaired by lust, anger, and greed. And when we are impaired, we cannot understand our real situation. Human life is a golden opportunity to solve the overwhelming problems of birth, death, old age, and disease. The real problems of life are not inflation. Real problems of life are not whether Democrats should be in power or Republicans should be in power. Real problems in life are not what China is doing or Iran is doing. Real problems of life are birth, old age, disease, and death. All these other problems that I mentioned, all the other problems on Fox News and CNN are details. They are details. Even if everyone becomes favorable, even if everyone on this planet recites the national anthem of the United States of America, even if everyone on this planet votes for one person, still the real problems will remain, my dear friends. Still, we are getting old. We are going to get diseases. We are going to die. And when we die, we are going to have to take birth again. These are the real issues. These are the real problems that we have to grapple with. This is real education. Hare Krishna. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanu darshanam, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. We have to see these things as the real problems. Dosha darshan. Birth, old age, disease, and death. They are the real problems. The purport quotes this very, very famous verse from Sri Vishnu Puran, third canto, chapter 8, text 9. This is also quoted by Sri Ramananda Rai to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the first answer that he gives when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks Sri Ramananda Rai about the duty. Varnashramacharvata purushena para puman Vishnur aradhyate pantha nanyat tattosha karanam. Every human being can achieve spiritual perfection by dedicating the fruits of his prescribed work to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Vishnu, also known as Shri Krishna. Similarly, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 18.45, Lord Krishna clearly states, Sve sve karman abhiratah samsiddhim labhate nara. One does not have, please listen carefully to this. This is the conclusion of the presentation and something extremely practical and beautiful that is being told. One does not have to adopt a monastic life or live in the forest as a yogi. One can achieve perfection by dedicating his occupational duties to the Supreme Lord. We don't have to give up our jobs. We don't have to change how we maintain our livelihood. We can sthane sthita. We can be what we are, who we are, and attain spiritual perfection simply by keeping Lord Krishna in the center of our life. Bhakti center. Keep Krishna Bhakti in the center. Whether you are a NYPD cop, whether you are a New York teacher, whether you are a businessman, whether we serve as a laborer, employee, or whether we are entrepreneur, we are CEO, COO, CMO, CFO, whatever our designation is. Sarvapadhi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. If we keep bhakti in the center by giving up all these superficial designations, sarva upadhi vinirmuktam. Upadhi means these designations. Doctor, engineer, businessman, lawyer, whatever we are, or a homemaker, doesn't matter. We should keep Krishna in the center. That is the most important thing. We should remember Krishna. We should chant Krishna's name. We should offer everything to Krishna that we have. Manasa deha geha jo kichu more. Arpilu tuapade nanda kishore. Whatever is mine, this body, my mind, my wealth, my family, my house, I devote everything to you, Krishna. Keeping Krishna in the center. Similarly, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said, Namashraya kari yatane tumi takah apana kaje. If one sincerely takes shelter of the holy names of Sri Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, he will achieve spiritual perfection within the compass of his normal daily activities. This is the take home message. I read it again. If we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra sincerely taking shelter of Krishna who has appeared in the form of his names, Kali Kale Nama Rupe, Krishna Avatar, Nama Haite Haya Sarva, Jagata Nistar. Shri Krishna in this age of Kali Yuga has appeared in the form of his name. And the holy name of Krishna will deliver the whole world. Nam haite haya sarva jagata nistar. Understanding this, when we chant Hare Krishna, taking shelter of Krishna, then we will achieve spiritual perfection. It doesn't matter who we are, whether we are Indian, American, European, Australian, African, doesn't matter who we are, Native American, whoever we may be. If we sincerely, what is the definition of sincere? To do what we are supposed to do the way we are supposed to do it. That is sincerity. I heard this definition from my spiritual master, His Holiness Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Sincerity means to do what we are supposed to do the way we are supposed to do it. If we sincerely chant the holy names of Krishna, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra that has been received by us in the disciplic succession, Guru Parampara, one will achieve spiritual perfection within the compass of his normal daily activities. Hari Bol. Isn't this very, very hope giving, encouraging? Doesn't matter how we are born, doesn't matter what we have done till today. But now I understand that I belong to Lord Krishna. Everything belongs to Lord Krishna. It is false ego to think that I am this body. Hare Krishna. It is not true ego. It is false ego. True ego means to understand Jivara Sarupha Krishna Nitya Das. I am eternally ecstatic, loving servant of Krishna, part and parcel of Krishna. That is true ego. But under false ego, I am thinking I am this material body. From today, I will understand that I belong to Krishna. I belong to Radha Murlidhar. I belong to Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I belong to my Guru Dev. I belong to Srila Prabhupada. I belong to my Guru Parampara. And I will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And I will avoid these sinful activities, four sinful activities: illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, and gambling. Some of them may be easy to follow, some of them may be difficult to follow. In our experience, giving up gambling is easy, giving up intoxication is easy, giving up meat eating is easy, but giving up illicit sex is very difficult. Hare Krishna. And we have to try. We have to take shelter, as we read. We have to take shelter of the. It is possible because so many devotees do it. So it is definitely possible. If it is difficult for us, that means we need to change certain things that we are doing. Somewhere we are going wrong. And that we have to figure out by introspection by praying to Krishna for realization, and sometimes we may have to seek help from our well wishing friends. Hey, can you please tell me where I'm going wrong, where I can improve? I need some constructive feedback. I need some guidance. I need some suggestions. And that's why Srila Prabhupada has created this society. That is why we don't just practice Krishna consciousness behind closed doors at home. We have a society where we collaborate, where we cultivate sweet, friendly relationships, where we meet, we hug each other, we offer obeisances to each other, we serve together, we help each other. Hare Krishna. So beautiful. We have to keep trying. Even if we are not able to follow the regulative principles strictly, even if we are defeated, my dear friends, we should still get up and we should keep fighting as spiritual warriors. Srila Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj used this very beautiful analogy, metaphor, that we are spiritual warriors. Warriors. Just like a soldier needs to be in the company of the comrades, we need to be in the company of our devotees. Just like the soldier carries the sidearm and the assault rifle and other things, we have this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. We have our beadbag. Put our hand in that. We are Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Just like a soldier will wear a body armor, a bulletproof jacket, a helmet, we also wear our four regulative principles to protect us, to safeguard us from Maya. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. This keeps us safe. When we indulge in these things, we will get punched by the enemy, or worse, we may take a bullet. Hare Krishna. But having the body armor protects us from the bullets of Maya. So we follow the four regulative principles. If a comrade is down, leave no man behind. We'll pick them up, we'll help them, we'll get them to safety. We'll call for helicopter evacuation for our friend who is down. So, same principles apply. The principles of warrior, because we are in war with Maya. But we have this beautiful army of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with us to help us, to keep us safe. Hari Bol. So we should be very happy, we should be very enthusiastic, and we should take great comfort in the fact that Lord Krishna is the ultimate power. And Lord Krishna has said that we have already won the war. We just have to keep fighting. The result is guaranteed. Kaunteya pratijani name bhakta pranashyati. Nimittamatra bhavasavya sachin. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that you just be my instrument. You just fight. I have already killed Bhishma. I have already killed Drona. I have already killed Karna. I have already killed Duryodhan. You just fight. Be my instrument. And please know, my devotee will never perish. Name bhakta pranashyati. So we have won, my dear friends. We have won this war against Maya. We have won the war to overcome the real problems, birth, old age, disease, and death. We have already won. We just, till our last breath, we have to keep fighting. That's all. When the last breath escapes our body, we want to chant Hare Krishna. That's all. That is our success. Hari Bol. So, with this message, I will stop here. We have 7 more minutes. And if there are any questions or comments, we can take. Hari
Thank
Bol.
you, Adi Gadadhar Prabhu. Wonderful class as always. Very Krishna conscious, very thick in wisdom and realization. Thank you. A question. So we are sharing the same body with our false ego. And when we kind of take to bhakti, we're filing for divorce from false ego. But then the problem is that we still reside in the same body. It's like divorcing somebody, but they live in the same apartment with you, and that's a problem. It's always conflict and fights. And how are we supposed to divorce false ego while we're in the same body? That body is not going anywhere. That ego is not going anywhere. How do we fight false ego? Where do we bring the army?
Actually, it is not so much as a divorce. We have false ego, and all we have to do is we have been cultivating false ego. All we have to do is revert back to the true ego. That's all. We are thinking we are driving forward, but actually the car is on the reverse gear. That's why we are going backwards. All we have to do is just change the gear and zoom, we'll go ahead. There is no need to leave the car. Keep the ego. Just transform it from false ego to true ego. Ami Krishna Das. I am a servant of Krishna. Right now we are thinking I am this, I am that, I am Krishna Das. Hari Bol. I am member of Bhakti Center. That is true ego. We have to give up false ego and we have to give true ego. Cultivate true ego. That's all. And then happily we can drive in the same car. Same car. Hari Bol.
Thank you. So it's not that our false ego is like a devil who's constantly messing things up for us.
It is just a misconception. Like we are trying to go ahead, but the car is in reverse gear, and we're saying, why is it not going forward? Dun, dun. We're banging, we are calling friends, we are calling 911. All we have to do is just press a button and press D. D for Damodar. And go.
Nice. That's a great one. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Temple room. We have quite a presence in the temple room. Would temple room like to speak? It can be a question. It can be a comment. Who's that devotee wearing a beautiful dhoti and a blue kurta? Looks very dharmic. No? Okay. Would you like to speak, Prabhuji? It can be a reflection. Anything that stuck out to you in class, you can come closer and share. Hare Krishna.
Myself, Rajras Das, Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, thank you so much for the
Hari
class.
Bol. Rajras Prabhu. So
I'm
happy to see
visiting
you.
Pittsburgh and with some students, and happen to be here for the morning program and
Jai.
reviving my bhakti.
Vrajraj from DC, correct? I think we remember Vrajraj Prabhu. Remember you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rajras Prabhu. I'm so, so happy to see you. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Jai. Okay, Sadhvi Didi has her hand up.
Hare Krishna, and thank you very, very much for today. We talk about yoga, yoga maya, and Kali Yuga. Yoga maya is the material energy of Lord Krishna, right?
Yes. Mahamaya.
Yes. And Maya works for Krishna, right?
Yes.
Whatever happens to us is because Maya, Yoga Maya, helping Lord Krishna or doing whatever it makes him happy, right?
Yes.
And in my understanding, for whatever I have learned and studied, Krishna never lose, never, right?
Yes.
He never lose anywhere. So how do I then understand, how can I win Maya over, so that, you know what I mean? Because is it really, really that it should happen, that I should win and resist Yoga Maya? Because Yoga Maya is Krishna's energy. So how can I win that? I can't. Am I supposed to win or to understand it? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. We simply take shelter of Krishna. For example, if a child needs education, needs training, and the parents have hired a teacher to teach the child math, for example, and the child does not like math, does not like the teacher. The child thinks this teacher is very strict. I dread that 1 hour that I have to sit with her and when she teaches me math. The teacher has been placed in the life of the child by the parents. How does the child overcome the fear of being in the presence of the teacher? And the answer is simply by becoming a good student. Simply by studying math and taking shelter of the parents and just doing what you're supposed to do. Then the parents will think, you know what? We don't need this extra tutor. Why am I paying $50 an hour to have this teacher come and teach math to my child at home? No more tuition. Now you're good. You just go to school. You're a good student now. You're doing well. You're not struggling anymore. That's all. So we are under Mahamaya because we need to be trained. And if we take shelter of Krishna, then there is no need of training. The training is meant to make us Krishna conscious. So if we become Krishna conscious, then there is no Mahamaya. That Mahamaya will become Yogamaya. If we become sadhvis and sadhus, then there is no Mahamaya. There is only Yogamaya, where Krishna is giving us his love, and Radharani is giving love, and Radha and Murlidhar are going to give darshan. Now, Haribol.
Thank you very much.
That is Yogamaya.
Thank you, Adi Gadadhar Prabhu.
Jai Shri Ram Murderer, Lord Chandra Bhagavan, Ki Jai. Dr. Ram, Shingaday Bhagavan, Ki Jai. Aham bhajami Vedam Kvantam Aradunadaya Paksham Bharavatam Stasitam Gurasundaram Kandarpakoti Kamaliya Visheshachumam Govindam Haripurusham Amaham Bhajami Govindam Haripurusham Amaham Bhajami Govindam Haripurusham Amaham Bhajami Angaliyasya Sakalan Kriyaveti Manti Dashanti Panti Kalyanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Alaminahasya Govindam Aripusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Aripusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Aripusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Haripurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Haripurusham Bhajami Govinda Hari Krishna. Jai Shri Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can obtain pure devotional service. I bow down to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My mind wishes to have my consciousness by the fact that the words emanating from the lotus feet. Attachment to his lotus feet, he opens my eyes and says, "That's our Maharaj and Zayapur. He is my Lord, birth after birth, from sunrise to die, Prema is. I am the glorified of the Lord, related to the symbol of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and the Lord and the master of the devotees. O Lord of Sanatana Goswami, O Master, be merciful unto me, and be the shade of your lotus feet. Your flame is spread over all the worlds. We take shelter at your lotus feet. To the Prabhupada, ki jai.
Temple Room Ki Jai. Jai
Would you like to lead kirtan?
Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Afterglow. Adi Gadadhar Prabhu. You have a few minutes to stay over time with us?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you very much. Dear devotees, welcome to Overtime. Please be brief. Okay, Jamuna Jaya, followed by Mathuranath Prabhu.
Mathurnath Prabhu was his hand up was first, so if you're gonna take him first, go
Mathuranath
ahead.
Prabhu will take you first.
Hare Krishna. Haribo. So, Prabhu, you were talking about utsaha, enthusiasm, and developing our enthusiasm. And you were sharing. Could you share really in the means by how to develop that enthusiasm? Because I was hearing you saying, we give up Netflix, we give up sex life. Are you saying our enthusiasm will come naturally when we give these things up?
Actually, it's quite the contrary, Mathuranath Prabhu. Hare Krishna. We will be able to give up our useless browsing on Netflix and other platforms. We will be able to give up the extreme conception that I am this material body, which manifests as sex life. I think I am this male with testosterone, therefore I need a female. Or I'm a female, so I need a male. Or I'm a male and I need a male, and I'm a female, I need a female, or whatever it is. LGBTQ, whatever our disposition is, it is all born because of misidentification with the material body. And when that identification with material body becomes intense, it manifests as sexual gratification. We will be able to give up sexual gratification. We will be able to give up useless internet browsing when we develop attachment for Krishna. Not the other way, that we give these things up, and then as a result of that, we will attain enthusiasm in Krishna consciousness.
Yes. So how are you saying we develop the attachment?
By praying for it. Mahaprabhu, you see Mahaprabhu, how he's standing on the altar with Shri Shri Radha Murlidhar. He has come to give. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate. He has come to give. We have to simply stand in front of Srila Prabhupada, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Shri Shri Radha Murlidhar and Shri Varaha Narsimha Shaligram Bhagwan, and just pray. Pray to Tulsi Maharani. Radha Krishna Prem Pradayani Srimati Tulsi Maharani. She who gives bhakti towards Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna Seva Pao Ei Abhilashi. We have to be in a prayerful mood. We have to constantly pray to Guru and Krishna to give us that enthusiasm, to give us that determination, to give us that love. And they are here to give it to us. Krishna se tomar Krishna dite paro tomare shakti ache. They are here to give it to us. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Doya Kori Swaparshada Swiyadhama Saha Avatari Atyanta Durlabha Prema Kori Bare Dan Shikhaye Sharanagati Bhakatera Pran. They are distributing Krishna Prem. We have to just beg them for that Krishna Prem. We have to have desire. We have to chant our rounds nicely and we have to associate with devotees, Mathuranath Prabhu, who have that enthusiasm. Enthusiasm jumps. What does it do? It jumps. It jumps from the heart of one devotee into the heart of another devotee who is receptive. Haribol. We meet a devotee who is very enthusiastic. We associate with them for 5 minutes and we walk out feeling so enthusiastic. Isn't it? Have you experienced that? We walk away feeling very encouraged, very positive when we meet with a great devotee because their enthusiasm rubs onto us. So we should keep good association. We should associate with devotees who have that enthusiasm and we should pray to Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga for that association, for that enthusiasm. And they will give it to us. They have it. Only one who has it can give it. Hari bol.
If I can add something.
Yes, please.
So in our developing our utsaha, our enthusiasm through devotional service means the devotion and the service. So a lot of time we get in a mood of thinking, the more I do, the more I'm going to get, right? I'm going to achieve this. But the anukulya is something that we need to also cultivate, where the enthusiasm grows from that anukulya. Because if we're not thinking, what is my feelings for Krishna? How am I cultivating that? What is my mood? What is my faith? How much faith am I having in Krishna right now? So we need to cultivate that anukulya, that internal, and that is what in our state Krishna is reciprocating with that humility or that gratitude that we're having. So then the enthusiasm forms from within. A lot of the time we think it's the enthusiasm is from how much I do, and we do, and we burn out and we lose our enthusiasm. So from the anukulya, we're developing that inner enthusiasm, that inner positive feelings and mood for Krishna. And then it grows and develops from that place. And yes, of course, if we're around other advanced devotees, we feel enthusiasm from that too, and we can see their mood for Krishna, and that also definitely supports us.
Hare Krishna. I totally agree with you, Mathuranath Prabhu, that if we do things with the right anukul feeling in the heart, I want to be favorable to Krishna, I want to please Krishna, then those activities will generate enthusiasm from within instead of doing things mechanically and doing them just for the sake of doing. It's a very good point. Thank you.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Jamuna Jaya, where are you?
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for class, Adi Gadadhar. It's always
Hare
such a
Krishna.
wonderful class. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
It's just a quick reflection. I just was reflecting on how much of this verse sounds exactly like Bhagavad Gita 13:8 through 12, where Krishna is telling us about intelligence. And I was just really reflecting on this verse is about telling us like how to be a good disciple. And to be a good disciple means the ultimate intelligence and to see it's these things and to see that the ultimate shelter is Krishna. And so I was just really in my mind seeing the parallels between that. That's the ultimate intelligence. It doesn't matter how many verses and the Sanskrit, but it's these qualities which Krishna says, everything else that this is what's wisdom. So many of those qualities, like him, socha, tapa. So it was like, as you were saying, it was like, well, that's almost exactly the same list. So it was just reminding me of these things. So thank you so much for reminding us of that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I think Sadhvi Mataji's hand is raised.
Sadhvi Devi, Krishna hired Maya to show how much he loves you. So become a good student of Krishna. And
Thank you.
Shrutidhar Nityananda Chandra Prabhu put a wonderful quote in the chat to Sadhvi's question. This divine energy of mind, Krishna says, consistent of the three modes of nature, is difficult to overcome, like Sadhvi said. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Bhagavad Gita 7.14. Thank you very much, Nityananda Chandra Prabhu. Dear devotees, we can take one more burning question. I have so many takeaways. Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, thank you so much for breaking it up for us with the examples and concepts that are easy to take away. Like switch the gear to D, as for Damodar. I like that one. Become a good student, because it is the parents who hired that teacher that you don't sometimes don't understand why they're there. It's great, great example. Okay. So I don't see any volunteers, so we're going to turn the floor over to Sage, Annabelle, and Isaiah, our junior choir. Where are you? Sage, Annabelle, and Isaiah. All right, I see them. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and chant Hare Krishna as loud as you can.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Review.
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you so much. Is that Sage? Or I don't.
No, that's Sky, her younger sister.
Sky, Sky, welcome, welcome to class. You chanted so nicely, Sky. Thank you. Thank you, Isaiah Prabhu. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Adi Gadadhar Prabhu ki jai. Srila Radhanath Maharaj ki jai. All the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis and Vaishnavets ki jai. Have a wonderful Saturday. Give it to Krishna. Switch the gear to Damodar and drive into the sunset.